Hi, everyone. My name is Dale Franklin. I'm your host today for what we call Mondays with Dale. That name was given to it about a year and a half ago by one of my affiliates, and it just kind of stuck, and that's what we call it. So if you haven't yet done so, please get a pen and paper, because I will throw, for those of you that are relatively new, or even some of those who have been here for a while, there are a few things I'll tell you today you might want to jot down some notes, okay? So what is Monday with Dale? Monday with Dale is a place for us to come together as a family. For anyone from around the world invited. This is primarily for the African market, but anyone's invited, and the information, much of the information is good universally. There is some that's specific to Kenya or the East African market. We are, as I said earlier, I want to congratulate all and know that I'm with all my Kenyan family. Tomorrow being your election, you have once every 5 years. I know that sometimes it can get very intense. Sometimes it can even get violent. And so I wish all of you safety and satisfaction with what transpires tomorrow. So having said all that, I expected today to be a little light, and it is. But please know that our thoughts are with you, and we hope everything works out all right. Why do we do Mondays with Dale? Mondays with Dale is basically a place for us to create a family atmosphere, for us to have a place to go when we're feeling frustrated or excited. You know, it's not just for those people who might be having a bad day, which if you're in network marketing, you're going to have bad days. You're going to have days when you talk to 10, 15 people and you're all excited and everyone says they're not interested and you feel like the whole world's crashed in on you. There's going to be other days when you talk to 5 people and they all say yes. So when you have the bad day, you want to come on, you want to be able to have a family of people you can commiserate with and chat with and help you bring you up. And for those days when you have a fantastic day, you want to come on and celebrate those days and help other people that maybe aren't having as good a day. Okay. So that's the family atmosphere. We also, in network marketing, if you have a strong network marketing company, they are constantly evolving. They are constantly changing certain things. They're constantly reevaluating what they're doing and making the changes they need to make it as successful as possible. That's especially true for My Daily Choice. You know, we are a house of brands now with 10 brands and more coming, because we constantly are adding new product lines and products within those product lines. You want to be up to date. You want to know when we're having the specials. You want to know when we're having specific sales for specific parts of the world. You know, today we're having a sale that's kind of geared towards the European Union, United Kingdom, and the America. But we're also working right now on a possibility of some sort of a BOGO for the East African market, which we should be able to let you know about soon. So again, we're trying to keep you up to date, keep you informed, keep you motivated. That's why we do these calls. Now, having said all that, communication is key. For anybody who's been on here before, you've heard me say that many times. For anybody who's on here new or has guests on here, communication is key. You need to be able to reach out to people. And what I'm going to show you over the next few minutes is going to give you the connections you need so that you can, anytime, day or night, you can reach out to people, get answers to questions, make comments, whatever you want to do. So the first thing I always give is my personal number out. Now, if you're on here and you're not part of my immediate team, okay, or you have guests on here, I give my phone number out just so people can reach out to me so I can redirect them. You have my solemn word that I will never try to poach any of your people. So for people who are on here that might be a little hesitant, the only time that we've ever had anybody sign up under the wrong person during working with me was when somebody made a mistake. Somebody brought it to my attention. We called the office. We made it right. So feel free and feel comfortable that you'll never have to worry about somebody on my team poaching anybody, because we oversee that very strongly. But my phone number is the +sign 1-802-343-9075. That's once again the +sign 1-802-343-9075. Now you can use that to call me personally, although I prefer you message me first, because I'm on the phone all the time. Sometimes last week I had one day I was on the phone for over 11 hours. So I'd rather than just up and calling me without any notice, please just text me or message me on any of the message boards, and we can schedule a time to call. I'm on WhatsApp, I'm on Telegram, I'm on Viber. If you want to talk to me through Facebook, feel free to join me on Facebook. My Facebook address is facebook.com dalefranklin.378. That's dalefranklin.378. You can, if you do that and friend me, then you can message me that way. What I'm doing here, guys, is I'm trying to give you multiple ways to reach out to me, so that I don't want anyone to ever say the reason they failed in this business is because they couldn't get the proper answers. Okay, the questions they have, to updates, whatever they need. Now, how do I handle that kind of questions? I'm a believer, and as the Bible says, you can teach a man you can give a man a fish and feed him for a day. You can teach him how to fish and feed him for a lifetime. So when you reach out to me, I am going to show you where the answer is. Okay, I'm going to tell you where to go to find the answer. I'm not just going to give it to you, because all that does is mean that next time you need that question answered, you're going to have to call me again or call another leader. I'm going to show you where it is. I'm trying to make you a leader so that when your team asks those same questions, you're going to know where to go. So again, that's the way I train. Some people initially think I do that because I'm trying to pass them off or pass the buck. It's not that. It's not that at all. It's the fact that I want you to learn, so I not only help you with the answer, but I'll make you stronger. I'll make you more have potential for more success. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to show you. This is a website that's mine, that anybody can use. Once again, don't feel like I'm trying to brand your people with my information. You can do whatever you want with this. You can send people directly here. You can go here and copy and paste whatever you want to do. I just want you to have the information. Okay, do as you will with it, but I think we've done a pretty good job. If you have people that come on here that do want to know more about me, so see if there's a reason to even listen to what I have to say, there is a little thing here on Who is Dale, and it just gives you some bullet points and stuff on me, my background, what I've done, and again, gives you a little better sense of who I am. We have the opportunity blog that kind of keeps you up to date on what's going on here. It's talking about what we're doing today, but we just kind of keep you up to date on everything that's happening. Products, working on keeping the products up to date here, but the big thing I want to talk about is connections. When you go to connections, and this is something you guys should all do if you're serious about this business, is just go to dalefranklin.net/connections, or go to dalefranklin.net and just click on connections, either way, and it's going to take you here. Now, you can subscribe to my email list, because we do have a plan in the not too distant future to start doing a newsletter, and that'll get you into that. We have, if you want to join me on Telegram or join any of the groups we have on Telegram, you can click here and join me. If you don't have Telegram, right here, Telegram application, you click that and you can download it. You can join the Dale Franklin Network Telegram channel. You can join the new Fun Chat Telegram channel. That's a chat that is a group of different teams throughout our company that are all combined together to give us more support, more answers to our questions. You can join me on WhatsApp. You can subscribe on YouTube, and I'm going to come back to that because I want to go over a few things there. But you can here again, if you want to, you can just click on here, and you can friend me on Facebook. You can join the Facebook groups. Here is some of them. Win Network, Win Testimonials. Those are both part of Chris Robinson's team, which is a big team of affiliates. You can go on there. You can ask questions. You can communicate. You can make friends. The testimonial page gives you a tremendous amount of information from people who've used the products and love the products. So if you're trying to sell something to somebody, there's nothing like having somebody who's telling you how great a certain product was, how well it's helped them change their health or the well-being. And you know, some of these people get really emotional. I mean, tears running down their face because maybe they slept for the first time well in the last 6 months, or maybe, you know, something else is happening that is really making a big difference in their lives using our products. So again, use that as a sales tool. The team that is Chris Bailey's team. Those who will talk about that in a minute here, but Chris Bailey does some of our opportunity presentations every Tuesday and Thursday for the African market. And of course he does them around the world. His team's primarily out of the Washington, D.C., Maryland area, but he wanted to live in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So with this business, you can live anywhere you want to live and build this business from anywhere in the world. So he moved there and is still helping his team in DC and building other teams around the world. There again, we have the fun biz opportunity page, the fun house of brands, fun training. So again, tremendous amount of information for you guys if you want to use it. Here is a list of what's going on each day. Okay, so you can come down here and say, hey, what am I? It's Monday, and I want to maybe do some training, or Monday I want to do some get my people connected with something that's going on. So here's Mondays, and what this fun power push. Actually, our guest tonight is going to be talking about that. So I'll leave that for her to chat about. Here's this actual call right here, Mondays with Dale. There's the link. There's the password if needed. Again, you go down through. Here's Tuesday. Tuesday we have the Boudoir Lounge with Leslie. We have the at 9 o'clock Kenya time, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have the Chris Bailey doing his opportunity presentation, both on at 2 o'clock U.S. And Eastern Standard Time on Tuesdays, and also on Thursdays. Again, there's another fun brand experience here on Wednesdays. There's additional. I mean, there's a lot of different things going on. So you can. What happened there? Did I lose you guys? You're all set? Okay. All right. There's something flashed on my screen. So again, here's all the different things. Fridays, again, a power push. We're going to be talking about that later. And we've got just a tremendous amount of stuff here. We also talk about Super Saturdays, which is something that happens once a month, and is a place where you can go and listen to several different leaders giving you 10 to 15 minutes worth of training each. And it's basically an hour and a half, but it's a very intense hour and a half, and a great place to go to learn. I want to go to back up here to the YouTubes. Here, guys, if you want anything that I have done for the last 2.5 years is on here. All the videos, all the interviews, all the trainings, everything that you could want. I mean, training on how to build a strong team, interviews with Sonia, which is a 500K affiliate, interview with Chris Robinson, which is a $1 million affiliate. It just goes on and on and on. All kinds of training on how to use your back office, how to sell our new Fuel Factor X. Everything you could think of is here, and you can go down through and watch anything you want to watch. You can also go to playlists, and we break it down a little bit for you, so you know where to look. There's all the trainings, we have stuff in Spanish subtitles, we have opportunity presentations, we have comp plan, we have French subtitles, we have Ukrainian subtitles, Swahili subtitles, we have all the trainings from the Super Saturdays. But the one thing that we just did recently that I think is very powerful is right here. we call this a starter set. You go here, and everything you need as a new affiliate is right here for the taking. Okay, what is a new affiliate going to want? New affiliate, if they're talking to other people and they want to have access to an opportunity presentation to show them. Here's Chris Bailey's opportunity presentation, 38 minutes long, right there. You can download it. You can play it right from here. You can do whatever you want, and you can help all your prospects, no matter what time of day or not, day or night. You can basically get them onto an opportunity presentation. Let them watch the 38 minutes at their leisure, and then let them decide whether this is something they want to pursue. So this is a way for you to filter through as many people as possible and get them so they know what you're doing. And then from there, if they want to know more, you can introduce them to somebody like me or Chris Robinson or any of the leaders we have, and we can answer any additional questions they have, and then we can help you close them. So once they've joined, there's certain things they're going to know. They're going to know, how can I build a team? So we have the relationship mapping training, okay? 33 minutes long, gives them a great information on how to build a team using Facebook as the power for building. They're going to want to understand their back office. They're going to want to understand how their website works. And so here's a 49-minute video that I put together that talks about how everything that you need to know as far as how your customers can order and everything like that from your regular website, and then taking it to what we call the back office and show you where all the training is, everything you need to be successful in the business. Okay, it's all there. Now this changes because the company is always upgrading and putting in new features and things like that. So we try to keep this up to date as much as possible. I did this one in May. I need to do another one. Okay, we're adding more things all the time. And then finally, after that, people want to know how they get paid. And here is Chris Bailey doing his initial part one on the compensation plan, showing people in generalities how they get paid. And then there's a part two where he gets right down to the nitty and gritty on different strategies to make sure you make as much money as you can using our comp plan. So again, I hope you guys see the value in what we just did here. Rather than you have to scroll through all our information or reach out to different websites and stuff like that to get the information, there it is right there. Everything you really need to get for you to get started and for your team to get started. So hopefully you see the value in this and you want to grab it as much as possible and use it to help yourself succeed. So let me get out of this. All right. So other than that, a couple of real quick things. If you're in the groups, you're going to see that Jody Levanway posts every day. She's one of my associates, and she posts daily schedules. She posts corporate calls. She's specials, everything you'll need there. So again, we're trying to keep you up to date on a daily basis. And then if you want to know more about individual products, you can easily go to things like, for instance, one is dalefranklin.net/FFX. And you click on that and you're going to, well, let me just mute that one. There we go. So again, by going on these specific pages for individual product lines, you can learn a lot more about the lines. Okay, so we're constantly adding to that and trying to get you so that when people ask questions, you don't know the answers because maybe you're new to it or maybe it's a new product to you. You can go somewhere and get that information and get back to the customer as soon as possible. All right. So last thing I'll just mention real quick, just remember there's Chris's opportunity videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can go up and use them right off my dalefranklin.net, the ones I just showed you. You can ask us for individual presentations if you have some big leaders that you want to network marketing leaders that you want to approach in a different way. I can speak to them. I can get Chris Bailey, Chris Robinson. I can even, under the right situation, I can get you to right in contact with the owner of the company to talk to them. Matter of fact, if you have someone who is a major leader and is making at least $100,000 per year in network marketing, we now have the access. The owner of our company will fly them to Washington, D.C. to see what we have to offer. Okay, so when you have those big leaders and you really want to kind of give them that wow factor, that's all open to us too. So that should excite you, because I think that's a great thing that I didn't know about until about two weeks ago. Other than that, just remember we have an international convention coming up on November 3rd through the 5th. If you're from the African market and you want to attend that, make sure you're getting your letters from My Daily Choice so you can apply for your visas. And the next thing, I got something I want to read you guys. I think it's going to get you the African market very, very happy. This just came in yesterday from Josh Wagle, the owner of the company. Hi, everyone. I have some exciting news regarding Africa. We are now live with a new payment gateway called Maxi Cash. One of the biggest challenges in Africa is accepting funds. Many cards do not work with US processors, and there are many other payment methods that Africans prefer to use. We found a solution that is going to help us storm Africa like you've never seen before. Maxi Cash will let users pay for MDC products using local cards, M-Pesa, yay, bank transfers, EFTs, and mobile money. When checking out, select Maxi Cash and complete your payment with one of the available options. And then and I posted this on some of the message boards earlier today. It basically just tells you just got to download Maxi Cash app, top off your Maxi Cash account with some payment options, and select the Maxi Cash app for the MDC payment method, and it'll deduct from your funds. Maxi Cash is currently live in Ghana, Nigeria, South Africa, and Kenya. There are more than 13 countries that can offer Maxi Cash. We can offer it in once products become available in those markets. P.S. We're almost ready to go with a shipper in Africa that can ship FFX to most countries all over Africa. Stay tuned for more updates. Guys, this is what we've been waiting for. This is it's going to make it easy for you to pay for products. Eventually, it's going to make it very easy for you to get paid through the same process, although that part hasn't been set up yet. We're going to be able to deliver products throughout Kenya and then eventually throughout many parts of Africa. Have it delivered either right to their door, or we're working with Wells Fargo. So anywhere where there's a Wells Fargo office, people will be able to go there and pick the products up. So we're very close, guys, to having everything we've dreamed of to just explode this market in Africa. Okay, so that is, I think, all my notes I have for today for myself. I had so much to say, and so now I'd like to introduce our guest for today. Today we're going to have Michele Powers. She's an international expansion leader. She was a teacher, and you can see it in the way she builds her business. She is constantly teaching and training and motivating her people. She's just a natural at it, and she does it in that easy way that a school teacher does it, where I just love the way she does it. It's very comfortable, very easy to learn from her. She's a prospecting organizer and a social media guru. I'm impressed every time I hear her speak at some of the things that she knows, and I learn something every time I hear her. She's a true leader with My Daily Choice. She's a lovely person, and I'm very proud to call her my friend. Michele Powers, are you on the call today?
I am. Thank you so much, Dale. That was lovely. I think I'm all done for the day. I'm all done for the day. My head's big. Yes, it's great to see everybody. And I always love doing these trainings. And as Dale said, it's true. I was a speech pathologist, helping people to talk and learning how to talk and improving their speech for over 40 years in the school districts. And then I lost my husband to a demon cancer 11 years ago, and I realized I needed another stream of income, even though I was retired as a widow. And so that's what I'm doing. And I've been with My Daily Choice now for almost 4 years. And this is what I try to do, is help others to become the ability to make another stream of income, because you know what? Tomorrow is never promised, and you never know. Things can change sometimes in a click of a finger. So if you are in this business, and there's a couple different ways that you will get people to know, like, and trust you. Those are the three things that we really want our prospective customers or our prospective team members to come to. How are they going to know, like, and trust us? They will purchase from us, they will follow us, and they will join us if we can do those three things. So you can do it through social media, and I know sometimes data is not always readily available where many people live. But there's ways you can do it on social media, or you can do it face to face. You can do it from testimonials. You're using the products, you're the product of the products, and you're talking about your story. That would be another whole training I would love to do some point to you too, Dale, is to create your story. Once you have a story and you can kind of condense it to like 2 or 3 minutes, really that's what gets people interested, to tell the story. So that's another one I would love to come back and do. But as far as social media, this is what I do. I'm a teacher. I love learning new things. I was on Facebook before, just kind of, socially saying hi, sharing pictures, recipes, knowing, reconnecting with old friends and such. But when we shut down over here, and I know around the world they did, that really was our go-to, was the social media. I used to do a lot of sales just talking to people because I was so excited about the way I felt using CBD and the other products, the sprays, um, that I was telling everybody. I just couldn't keep it to myself. So I did very well with that. But then when we became unable to see people and hang out with people, I went to social media. So then I said, I need to learn everything I can to do and to be the best I can on social media.
So
So
you're referring to when COVID started.
when COVID started, right, right. So I was on Facebook before, but then I know Instagram is there. But what I'm going to teach you today and give you some hints today can take you across a lot of the platforms that are out there right now for social media. So we have, as Dale has mentioned, joined together all of our forces. There's a lot of leaders who have gone together to join the fun community, and we have this training on in one of our guides, which is really what the lessons are. And what I'm going to do is have you watch this. It's only a 2-minute video, but if you watch it, then when you jump on one of my pushes on Monday and Wednesday, they're during the day. But we do one at nighttime on or Monday and Friday, they're during the day. But on Wednesday nights, we do one at night. So if you're in the fun chat, you like Dale said, Jody is great, and she puts in when all of our trainings are. But this is the video that I would love you to watch. It's only a 2-minute video, and I highly suggest that you watch it before you jump on one of our pushes, because if you're brand new with it and you really don't know what to do, not that I can't take the time to teach you, and I always stay on later, as anyone who's been on knows. But if you watch this first, and I can also send Dale the link to this so he could share it with you, or even you could put it on in your back office, Dale, for your
Sure.
all your information, because this will teach you kind of what we're doing. So when you do jump on the push, then you can do a solid 30, 35, 40-minute hands-on with other colleagues, all doing it together, sharing experiences, and do some real solid work that's going to get more eyes on your news feed. That's what you want. If you're working social media, you want to be able to engage people, show them what you have, put in some different types of posts so that they know, like, and trust you. Okay. So here's the video right now that we have in our guides right now. So I think all I have to do is press play, right? There we go.
So, is it playing from your end?
Yes. Can you see it?
No, we're not seeing it.
Oh no.
It's just dragging. No, it's not. At
Not
least
playing?
from me, I'm not hearing anything, and it's just you're just your mouth is just moving really, really slow.
Yeah,
Oh,
same
bummer.
here, Michelle.
Okay, all righty. Well, we'll end that and I'll just talk about what we're doing then. But I will send you that link, Dale, and put that in there,
Sure.
and people could whoops. Okay, sorry about that.
No
So
problem.
then what I'm going to do is just put some tasks that we have in the chat. And let me see, can you save your chat? Yes, you can, Dale. So I'm going to just give you some of the tasks that we do, and then I'll explain them to you.
Okay.
And then when you open up your chat, there's 3 dots right next to where the little emoji icon is, and it'll say save the chat. And this will save it to your desktop. And I believe anybody who's on a phone, I believe if Amy's on here, I think Amy has said she's been able to save it to her phone, so that you will always have the different tasks that we do. So here's what we do. We start out 5 minutes each. We do them in small little increments so nobody gets bored and everybody understands what we're doing. But this is the first 25 minutes of what we do. Oh, wait a minute. That's the YouTube. Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute.
When you're talking about this, Michelle, you're talking about you're doing small segments, everybody doing it at the same time.
Same time, right? And we time it, and what happens is we do it for 5 minutes, and then so if you look at what I just put in the chat, if everybody can open up their chats,
Yeah.
we do 5 minutes of wishing happy birthdays to people on your Facebook platform. There's usually a little indicator of where birthdays are, and if you're just using your phone, you can also find that at the bottom. There's 3 lines right here at the bottom of your phone.
Okay.
Okay, if you press on that, it kind of brings you to the back office of your Facebook. And then there's a little search. You see the little search window at the top? You
Yep.
just click on that and you put birthdays, and they will give you everybody who has a birthday today.
Oh, fantastic.
So we take 5 minutes and we just wish them happy birthdays. And this is really what I say. Happy birthday, Dale. Hoping you're having a great day and hoping all is well. Do you have anything special planned for your day? Here's a hack I like to give everybody. I always leave my mess, and I do this in private message. You can do it on their own newsfeed, but sometimes it gets lost in all the other happy birthdays that are being wished to them that day. So I do it in Messenger, and what I say is, I end with a question. Do you have anything special for your plan for your day? Because here's a little bit of etiquette. Most people will answer a question that you give them or ask of them. So they'll definitely thank you. Thank you so much, Michelle, for remembering my birthday. Yes, I went out to dinner with my family. So now you've got them in Messenger, okay? Which they always say the money's in Messenger. You can maybe do some sales on your newsfeed, but what you want to do the most is to get them in a Messenger, because that's when you want to engage and you want to learn about them, and they're going to learn about you. So they say, I went out to dinner with my family. What's my next message to them? Oh, that's wonderful. Where did you go? And they're going to tell me we went to Olive Garden. Oh, I love Olive Garden. My favorite meal is, now you see what I'm doing? I'm probably going to go through about 4 or 5 different exchanges back and forth before I might say, what do you do for a living? They may tell me I'm a salesperson. I, I'm a secretary. And you know what they'll do? Because I asked them a question, they're going to ask me a question. They're going to say, what do you do for a living? Now I probably into 10 exchanges back and forth. Granted, this is a little time consuming, but this is someone I don't know. This is a friend on my Facebook page that I want to start to get to know. Okay. So that's kind of the first thing we do. This next a couple things are very, very important, because now what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down on our news feed, and we're going to find some people that we don't normally interact with. All right. Now, Dale and I don't talk every day. I mean, if Dale was a friend I knew and we don't talk every day, I might go down till I find one of his posts and I might make a comment on it. Now, I'm not going to just make a comment that says, "Hi, Dale, have a good day." I'm going to make a thoughtful comment. So let's say Dale of what he cooked last night. Here's a thoughtful comment. It's going to be about 5 or 6 words. "Hey, Dale, that looks great. What was it? Or what's the recipe?" Again, what did I leave them with?
The question.
A question. What are they going to answer me with? The answer to that question. It really is, if you understand what Facebook and social media is about, it's about everyone coming together and being friends and being social. If I was walking down the street, or you and I were in an elevator together, and I asked you, "Where you going?" Some people may ignore you, but 9 times out of 10, people are saying, "Yeah, I'm going to the 12th floor." They don't have to tell me where they're going, but I'm saying, "What floor are you going to?" It's just conversation. That's what social media is all about. It's the exchange of information. It really is. And what I do, I kind of coin it and say that it's kind of like a high school. Okay. There's a lot of things going on in the halls of high schools. Lots of things are going on in social media too. Does Facebook play some games with you? Sometimes they do. Yes. But I'll give you ways to get around that also. Yeah, training with that. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to find 5 people, and I'm going to make thoughtful comments on 5 posts that are on my news feed. I might have to scroll down because I'm not going to make a thoughtful post on Pam's or Tanya's or Raymond's, because I talk to them a lot. I want people I don't normally exchange on social media with. Now, what's going to happen as soon as my thoughtful comment goes on their post? It's going to go on their news feed. Who else is going to see that thoughtful comment that I just put there? All their friends.
Yep.
All of their friends. And you know what their friends are going to do? Who the heck is this Michele Powers? And why is she so nice? Or why is she so thoughtful? Because I've made a thoughtful comment. Okay. I'm not pitching anybody. I'm not spamming anybody. I've made a comment. So those friends of that friend I just did it to, what are they going to do next? What do you think? They're going to come look at my news feed.
Yep.
They're going to come and find out who I am. And what are they going to see on my news feed? They're going to see my inspirational thoughts every day. They're going to see what I do. They're going to see where I go. They may see what my home business is about. I'm also doing that in stories. That's another whole training I would love to do for you, Dale, because stories, there are over, I don't have the statistic right now, but involvement in stories over the last 2 years has improved and grown 600%. Why? What are stories in your newsfeed? They're quick. They're little snippets. People want to know things about you really fast. Sometimes people don't want to scroll. Okay. But the whole idea behind social media is not to post and pray that someone will buy from you. It's to engage. It's to get to know people. It's to be social. And then guess what will happen naturally? They're going to know, they're going to like you, and they're going to trust you. And then they're going to reach out. So what I did these last couple of days, because we were doing this big sale today, because today is National CBD Day in America, August 8th, is I just started posting about CBD. I just said, who knows about it? I started educating about it. Why? Because I'm an educator. That's what I want to do. I want to raise awareness about it. I want to talk about what it's done for me. You know, and you guys could do the same thing with sprays or whatever you're able to get in your countries. FFX, what kind of gas mileage are you given? how are you helping people save money at the pumps? Because guess what? The gas prices are up across the world. So if you're doing that and talking about that on your stories and in your news feed, when those people who see me talking on their friends' news feeds comes to my news feed, they're going to say, what the heck is FFX? I'm not going to tell them everything in my news feed what I'm doing. I'm only going to raise awareness and curiosity. What will those people do then? They may reach out to me in Messenger and say, hey, I see that you and I aren't friends, but you're friends with my friend Dale. What is this FFX you're talking about it? Or we just came out with the new pink drink.
Oh, you froze up. Michele? We'll give her another second here to see if it catches up. Can you guys hear her?
No.
No,
We
Okay.
can't hear.
Michele, I don't know if you can hear, I don't know if you can hear me, Michele, but you froze up.
no, we can't hear her.
You can or can't?
We can't.
We can't.
Can't, okay. All right, well, I'll go on a little bit more while we're waiting for, hopefully she can come back. Can you see what she's trying to get across is, you know, we're taking complete strangers and that we meet on Facebook and creating the kind of credibility and friendships that will make people trust us and be willing to listen to what we have to say. Okay, you're building rapport, you're building trust, and the only way to do that is, you know, people assume that when they hear or they see you talking to somebody they know and that person is interacting, well, they know that person. They go, well, that person is interacting with her or him, then they must be okay people, because I know her and I know she wouldn't be talking to people she didn't like or didn't trust. So it creates a great ability to just expand your network. I'm gonna mute somebody out here. There. So again, I'm very upset that she just fell off, because she has a lot of great information on how she does this, and you can see in the chat what she's suggesting you do here. You know, 5 minutes wishing people happy birthdays, 5 minutes interacting with 5 friends who post on your news feed, another 5 minutes going to 5 friends pages and interacting, you know, 5 minutes responding to comments mentioned in mentions in your notifications. So again, when you go to her power pushes, and she has them as you saw on my dalefranklin.net in my appointment stuff, told you when they have them. If you go to those and you just follow along. Okay, the next 5 minutes we're going to talk to people about wishing people happy birthday. The next 5 minutes or next 10 minutes we're going to do this. So she breaks it down in such a way that you're able to do it in a group atmosphere, which we all know, you know, in an average day, you can tell yourself you're going to do something, but if you get busy, it's very easy to say, I'll do that tomorrow, I'll do that next week, I'll do that whenever. But if you get used to meeting with a group of people that every Monday or every Wednesday that does this every week, well, they're your friends. You look forward to getting with them. You look forward to working with them, and it forces you to make sure that you do those necessary things each time. And if you do the things consistently, just like I do this Monday with Dale consistently, people will come, people will listen, and people will learn and hopefully have success from what they have learned. So again, I'm sorry that she fell off, because she is just a powerhouse with all of this. But technical things do happen. Where are we on time? I'd like to open it up right now for any questions anybody might have, since we got a few minutes left. Anybody have any questions, comments, suggestions on what we're talking about today? Feel free to either ask a question right in the chat, or I'm just going to scroll down here.
Hey, Dale, Michelle's in the waiting room. If you could let her in.
She's back. Great. Let me let her in. Michele, can you hear us? Unmute yourself, please.
Back, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, you froze up and we lost you.
It's a terrible storm right now. It's raining cats and dogs.
No problem. I kind of filled in poorly, but I filled in while you were gone, but feel free to continue.
Okay, so so now I have to give you all right, because I've got a new chat. So let me just get rid of that. So I can give you the next stuff, because I can't see what we did. So okay, so when we're talking about, the first couple things that we do in the morning before we put our first post is not about us, it's about other people. Okay, so that's why we do those in 5-minute increments. So we go to 5 different people's newsfeed, we make thoughtful comments, then we go to their newsfeed, and then their friends can see us. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go, there's a little bell that is up in your newsfeed, up at the top in your desktop, but it's also at the bottom in your phone. Okay, so here's what we were talking about. You're going to go to that. It's going to tell you, and it's going to give you names of everybody who has responded to one of your comments. And then what you want to do is you want to do a thoughtful comment back to them. Thank you so much for commenting. Or, if they said, well, gee, Michele, what was that you made last night? I'm going to say, you know what? I'll send you the recipe in Messenger. Now, why do I want to say that when someone has made a comment on one of my posts? What's the recipe? Why wouldn't I want to put it right in my newsfeed? Because then nobody's going to reach out to me. If I give them all the goods in my newsfeed, I'm never going to get the opportunity to get them into Messenger. Okay, because I can't tell you how important Messenger is. Newsfeed is great, interact, but to have the meat and potatoes of how we're going to do sales, how we're going to get people to know, like, and trust us is in Messenger. It really is. On your newsfeed, consistently posting, like I listen to the Calm app. It's an app on my phone. I listen to it every night before I go to bed. It relaxes me. I use my sleep spray. I go to sleep. I sleep well. A post for me to post every day about what they talked about in my Calm app. So I post that. Guess what? I've been home with my family. A couple days I haven't posted it because I've just been too busy. And guess what people have asked me in Messenger? Are you okay? I don't see Calm app post. Everything okay? Some of these people, definitely they're my good friends, but some people are just my Facebook friends. So what have I developed with them? I've developed a relationship where they look forward to my Calm thoughts every day. And that's how I put it. I put Wednesday's Calm thoughts. Another girlfriend who's a team member with us, Laura Hintella, she does a daily funny. She does a daily giggle. And you know what? She's been away for the weekend. She had people reach out to her. Hey, I didn't see your daily giggle today. So get a niche, get something that you are passionate about. Pam, Pam on here, Pamela, she's been putting very great inspirational posts in. And she's also got a new app called the I Am app. And it gives you daily affirmations. She's been posting those daily. It's been great. People are reading them. She's with that. Okay. So after we do that, we're responding to what people have commented on ours. What do we got? Oh my goodness, we got 4 minutes left. To get them to yes, to go. Amy is answering. I'm the teacher and she's filling in the blanks in the answers. Very good, Amy. You got 100% on that. You got an A. Amy, you know, I gotta tell you, I'm gonna give kudos out to shout out to my girlfriend Amy. She comes to my pushes every month, every week, 3 days a week. So when I told her I got bumped off, I said, you know what, Amy, you could finish this training for me, because she knows exactly what we do. So after I've warmed up, and that's what it's called, we're warming up our news feed with these 20 minutes of activities, I'm going to then make my first post. So my activity of warming up my news feed is not about me, was it? Who was it about? Other people's birthdays, other people's posts, other people's comments, and then notifications. Now it's about me. Now I put my first post in, okay? Because now, what have I told Facebook? I've told Facebook that I'm someone who gives value. I'm someone who interacts with other people. I leave thoughtful comments. I don't just give them a thumbs up. In fact, guys, if you leave with nothing from this training, when people put a post, do not give a thumbs up. The thumbs up really in Facebook's eyes is a thumbs down. So what you're going to do, instead of doing that blue thumbs up, hit the care, the love, the wow, or the laugh out loud. Don't do the cry and don't do the mad, because Facebook doesn't want to share things that are sad or things that'll make you mad. They want to share things within those other 4: love, care, wow, laugh out loud. Like I told you, it's kind of like high school. It's kind of like the way things worked when we were all learning how to be friends. Okay. So now I'm going to put my first post up. And here's a couple different posts that I wanted to just give you some heads up about. One is a curiosity post. So what I was talking about before we got cut off is we have this Exe Trim. We merged with the Beyond chocolates, and they have this Exe Trim drink, and it's pink, but it gives energy. It helps with gut health. It helps decrease some body fat in your belly, gut, your tummy, where a lot of our weight settles. We had it for a little bit. Everybody loved it. Then because of the supply chain issues everybody was having, we haven't had it for 6 months. Now it's back. But you know what? I'm not telling anybody it's Exe Trim. I'm saying, yay, we got the pink drink back. I am so excited to start with my pink drink again. It helped me feel better. It gave me energy. Am I going to put Exe Trim? Because what will they do if I write Exe Trim down?
They'll look it up.
They're going to Google it. As my sister says, they're going to giggle it. They're going to Google it. What do I want to do? I want to put a curiosity post about my pink drink, and I want to bring them where? To, everyone should know this answer. Messenger. I want to bring them to Messenger, because in Messenger, I can now, so as soon as I get them in Messenger, am I going to give them all the information about Exe Trim? No, I'm going to say, oh my gosh, thank you so much for supporting me, because they are supporting me by making a comment on my post. What's going on? Are you looking to lose some weight? I'm going to see how I'm going to start asking questions and start engaging. And I know we're at the hour, but anyone, my name is I came up here again under the Freedom Network, but I'm going to put it in the chat. Okay. So reach out to me on Facebook. This is where I am, Michele. This is my maiden name, Saturnaw Powers. And why would I put my maiden name on Facebook? Because I want all my old friends that know me to know who I am now. So don't put something crazy as your name on Facebook. Put your name. If you're married and you have a maiden name, put your maiden name so people can know who you are and they can find you. But reach out to me if you have any questions on Messenger. I can send you information. Join one of our power pushes. I usually try to give people posts to make for the day. And I thank you all for listening. And I'm so sorry I got cut off for a couple minutes.
Well, thank you, Michelle. We'll get you back again
Yeah.
very soon.
Okay.
You know, I agree with, when you're talking about the birthdays, this is just a real quick testimony of what you said. I used to always, every day, I would go on, I'd see whose birthday they were, and I just kind of say something in there on their Facebook page. I didn't do it in Messenger. And I listened to what you had to say, and over the last 2 months, I've been going through Messenger for it, and the responses and the openings that it has allowed me for my business has gone up, I would say probably a couple thousand%.
Yeah.
It's one thing to just be one person, 150 that wishes you a happy birthday. It's another thing to start that conversation.
Yeah.
And so yeah, the proof is in the pudding, no doubt about it.
It really is. And here's another little hack, ninja hack that I do. I wait and wish them a belated happy birthday. Why is that? Because they're getting inundated the day of their birthday.
Yep.
Wishing them a day. In fact, that's what I did today because I hadn't been on in a call. I had a bunch of belated birthdays, and boy, do they thank you for that too. Thank you so much for remembering me. That has to make someone feel so good. And granted, we're trying to build our business, but we're also out to give value to people and make people feel good. That's what social media is all about. It really is.
One last thing on that I did, because I found a few people weren't doing it, that I saw. It's one thing that if you're just pasting, if you got 10, 20 people have birthdays, and you're just pasting, I hope you enjoyed your birthday. When you put their name in that sentence,
yes,
it makes a huge difference.
Huge difference. So you
So,
can still cut and paste, just take the first name out and don't go too fast because Facebook will say you're spamming, but make sure that you're sending Dale and not Dale Mary because you sent Mary one before him. So you got to go make sure that you're that little bit of time is good to give it. Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you for your time. I wish, I'm sorry that we missed you for that little period of time. Guys, what she's telling you, go to that push and power push. Go, and the great thing about it's 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, which makes it 6 p.m. in Kenya, and 5 p.m. in South Africa, 4 p.m. in Nigeria. So it's doable. It's one of those things that's being done at a time that we can help the rest of the world. So guys, thanks for coming on. I hope you enjoyed what you had to offer today. Thank you so much, Michelle. You did a fantastic job. We're going to have you back again real soon.
Okay.
Remember what I always tell you at the end of these. I have no axe to grind here. The only reason I'm doing this is it's not about the money with me. Okay. Do I make money at this? Absolutely, I do. But that's not why I do this. I've had a very good life, and this gives me a chance to pay it forward to a lot of people around the world. So I want you to succeed. I have no secret agenda. I love every one of you, and I can't wait to help you. I can't wait to meet every one of you, and I can't wait to see you somewhere as I travel around the world. So having said that, have a great week. Remember, you got to want this as much for yourself as we want it for you. So get out there and do the work that needs to be done. It's not a big physical labor thing. It's just making sure you find the time to do what you need to do. And let's rock this thing in Africa. We're getting all the tools that we need. The next 6 months are going to be incredible. So having said all that, have a great week, and I'll see you next Monday. Take care.